Yo, it's me, your boy Tapp, and I'm back with the finale of The Wolf Among Us. I want to thank y'all so much for watching this whole game through, bruh. First, before we start, it feels like we just started it a couple days ago, but we're at the end now, bruh. We're in the end game now, son. Let's get into it, bro. Thank y'all so much for watching through, by the way. Let's get into it. All right, it's time to finish this game, bruh. Episode 5, Cry Wolf. Finale. We're walking in. Did I kill Bloody Mary? I guess she's dead.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
I am.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
That's a great reason.
I won't miss next time.
Okay.
Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things.
Feel free.
Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
That's right. But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
So you want to be brought in
I'm
for
not
trial?
quite finished. You will bring me back alive.
Yeah, I agree.
Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community.
Okay.
And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial.
I agree as well.
Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear?
You need to tell me right now. We're not going anywhere until I get some answers from you.
If you want answers, you're going to have to
cooperate
with me. Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
I agree, though.
Funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women.
This is true.
And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
Then let's go, bro. What are we still sitting here talking for? Let's get into this trial.
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms.
I agree to your
because
terms,
I'm not
bro.
saying another word until I'm brought before the community.
All right, let's go.
I don't mean to belabor the point.
What does Bigby want to kill him right now?
If you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town.
I agree wholeheartedly.
You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero? Because those are two
It's
very
about
different
Fabletown.
things.
This is about protecting Fabletown. When some asshole murders two of our people, it's my job to bring them down.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them. Georgie.
Yeah, but
He's dead, isn't he?
surely is.
My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
Let's just bring him in,
You really
bro.
think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over.
I honestly kind of
So,
agree with the
Shall we
killer.
get going?
All right,
go.
let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it.
See, that's not gonna work for me though. That's not gonna work
What
for
do you
me.
say? Hey!
Yeah, no gun now.
I'm sure Miss White will be pleased.
Let's go.
Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
Cuff
You're
him.
under arrest.
No need to abuse.
You'll be given a trial
Yep.
in front of your peers.
Yep.
And your punishment will follow.
Yep. That's what I want. I want everybody to see this man for what he is. I'm not gonna do nothing extra, trying to, max out right now. There's no need for that, bro. What I need to do is bring him in front of everyone,
I know.
lock him up.
But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing
Are
happening?
we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Oh, everybody's here.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place. And after what happened with Mary...
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
Whole
We
lot
can
of shit
talk about
happened.
it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
We have to stand
What are you
trial.
waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
Could
What do
you?
you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You
girl.
think you
You
have the
didn't
right to
kill
just
her.
What
do
about
this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention?
He didn't kill them
Thank
though.
you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder of
As I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those
This is
women,
true.
not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who
Yes.
killed my sister? Well,
Yes.
where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
He passed
Is
away,
he still
unfortunately.
out there?
Sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
Georgie paid for what he did. In the end, there was a fight, and he bled out from his wounds. It's over.
So he's dead? That's what you're saying?
He's dead.
Can't believe it was him.
So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything.
It doesn't.
We'll deal with it
We
later.
gotta tell the
but
truth
right
though,
now,
Brent.
you're the one
For the
I'm
law.
concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of
Stay
my
out of
rights,
it.
Miss
Stay
White.
out of it.
Unless you plan to abandon the charter entirely.
After the rest of your crimes are read through, then you will have an opportunity to defend yourself, but only then.
If you insist.
Go ahead, Snow.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts. Now, is there anything you would
I
like
should
to
have
say?
said kidnapping Crane, but
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're
Come
involved.
on, it's obvious.
I ain't
there's
saying
all the
nothing,
other
bruh.
crap he's
I ain't
done.
saying nothing.
We all know who you are. We know what you've done.
Just give it up already.
I'm spectating.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to let
is
him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things
I agree
correctly.
wholeheartedly.
No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced
Yeah.
he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Not I.
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
I was attacked.
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate
Shoot,
people. You scare
Yo, saw what it says in the left?
They're afraid
It said
if
the
they don't
crowd's
follow
agreeing
orders,
with
they'll
them.
end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
Shit, I'm kind of
What
considering
about
his point.
Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government
He's
abandoned
manipulative.
you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners,
That was Crane.
I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but
Wasn't I?
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really?
Great point.
What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway.
I'm glad I didn't burn her
With
tree.
nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
Yeah, I refused.
you were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
She made a
know.
mistake.
Snow made a mistake.
I had very good reasons for asking you to do
Don't
that.
matter,
She
Snow.
was working with
Oh,
Crane
see,
and
now
the
she just
Crooked
made it
Man.
worse.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me.
Snow, you shouldn't
You
have said
hated
that. You should
Crane,
have just went
and
along
you
with what
hated
I
him
was
for
saying,
wanting
bro.
to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a crooked man.
We've made some mistakes. I've
Thank you. Now she
made
switched her
some
tone.
mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Like you did with her?
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you, exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die. And I'm just sorry it took us this long to realize what he'd been doing.
You're speaking facts.
They're right.
You're
yeah,
all
Beast,
still
my
afraid
boy!
of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
We got everybody on our side.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a
A
confession
confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke, especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about? And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
There's John like, nah, is there?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this.
Can't kill him without
Of
evidence.
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
them.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course.
Shoot, bruh.
Whatever you're getting at, get to it.
Well, by that logic, Miss White should be on trial for Tweedledum's murder.
Ah!
Bigby works for her.
That's...
He killed a man.
For fuck's sake, killing someone who's trying to kill you is
That's
hardly...
self-defense.
To retrieve Crane. You didn't need to escalate things.
Me? It was them. And who sent those two freaks anyway?
Bigby and I have already discussed his behavior that night. We're handling
Like
it
Snow, you're always
That
selling.
before. How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He
Oh,
was
he's bringing
beaten
up all
to
the bad things
shackles
I've ever
while
done the
under
whole
your
game.
watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different.
What? You think we
Silence.
shouldn't be held accountable?
Silence.
Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened.
This trial is
Georgie
crazy.
killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own
This
crimes.
isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply when we need them to.
Bluebeard, please.
What's that supposed to mean?
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to
To
Tweedle.
who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too
isn't
stupid
good.
to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby? Miss White!
Narissa.
Excuse me,
I-
dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Oh
Why
man,
don't you take a
Narissa.
moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to. I need to say something.
Okay.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut
what
up. You enslaved us for years.
Oh.
Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons.
Whoa.
But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body.
Oh.
Her?
So she's
Did
free
he?
from the curse.
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
She killed
Vivian
herself.
Killed herself. Back at the Pudding and Pie.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Narissa. My name is Narissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it.
That's all we
Dead because
needed.
of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can finally say, you're an asshole. And I hope you rot at the bottom of the witching well for what you did.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Ooh.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
That's exactly what we needed.
He's guilty.
Good
Guilty.
enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever
Yo,
will
his
keep your miserable
eyelid,
lives
bro.
afloat.
This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take two people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't
Yeah,
let you go
Jones messing
free
with
after
my
this.
eye.
Wait!
What?
You're done talking, Crooked Man. You had your chance.
Well done, then.
What does Auntie Greenleaf have
Now,
to say?
for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
No.
I
That's not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
That's
be
not good
more
enough.
If he isn't
Hasn't
stopped,
there been enough
I don't give a shit
bloodshed
So
what
we
they
get
do.
rid of him.
As long as you
Dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment, so I think
This is going nowhere.
Someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
What about a vote?
What do you think this is?
Everyone, calm down.
We should vote.
Should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should
Oh,
be
y'all
the
don't want
judge.
that. He's dead.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Oh yeah, that is what the people want.
Okay. Mr.
Ah,
Wolf,
no!
it's your call.
That's not what I want.
Just do what you think is right.
Do what I think is right. Well, I'm representing the people right now.
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to
Lock
die.
him up, rip his head off, or throw him down the well. Let's think about this, y'all. Let's think about this for a second. Alright, lock him up right now. What happens? He escapes, maybe. You know, The Wolf Among Us 2 is coming out soon. He might escape. I can rip his head off. Bro, I'm gonna be resented for that, though. I think I just throw him down the well. That's
Just
what I have to
fucking
do.
get rid of him.
Not this way.
Oh! I didn't decide fast enough. Down the well you go. Whoa.
I hope you
Whoa, they wanted me to rip his head off just then.
remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
You know, just between us, I was gonna let you live. But now...
You're going to miss me.
Silent. Goodbye.
No, I won't.
For Lily and Faith.
Yes. Another one of us to erase from the books.
Rest in peace, Crooked Man. Rest in peace to the Crooked Man. Damn, bro. Georgie was the killer all along, bro. Didn't I say that in like the 3rd episode? I said it was the pimp that killed them. And I was right.
Oh, hi. Sheriff Bigby. Great to see you.
Who are you?
I don't know if you remember me.
I know who you are, Flycatcher. You've worked at the Woodlands
Oh,
for
Flycatcher.
how many years now?
I think I've lost count. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
Bringing them to the farm. Hopefully Colin's still here and Toad.
This fucking line.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Yo, bro.
Right. Thanks.
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this.
Yeah, you seem swamped. I'm not even gonna bother you with nothing right now.
We'll talk later, okay?
Got it. Wifey poo. What are you looking
Miss
at?
White.
You're late.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Why are you out when you know they're leaving for the farm? I don't want Toad to go to the farm either, though. Everybody else can go, though. They're a threat to my community and such. Man, bro, this game was great.
I'm going. Jesus.
Toad's
we only have
going?
like 5 minutes.
Carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit.
You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Yeah, I assume so.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit. Just go grab that, would you?
Sorry about all this. I tried to help.
I did, though.
Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance. But Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
I'm not the mayor. I tried to tell her that.
Wait! Sheriff Bigby! I have something.
Oh.
You know, he was up crying all night. Poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her.
Why would I say I'm busy?
Nice.
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt
me about
juice
it.
at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
TJ will
What's it
remember
like
that.
at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
I'm sorry, TJ. But, look on the bright side, okay? There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yep.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Mundies seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on, it won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No, some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
I heard
We're all set.
from my friend Colin that's staying here.
Bye, Mr.
Bye.
Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
How should I know?
That was a cheeky one. That was a cheeky one.
Saying goodbye?
Narissa. You take the ribbon off?
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am.
I would be scared to take it off too, though. I
It's
can't
not
lie.
easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to.
Remove
It's
ribbon.
just.
It's okay.
Come on, bruh. Nah. She
Listen,
can take it off when she feels comfortable.
I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure
What?
where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand.
What?
You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
It's okay.
It's okay. Just calm down.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
Sold out your friends. Wow. You were trying to
were
protect them, though.
just trying to protect
You had the
them.
best of intentions, but come on, bro.
Yeah.
I can already tell she
Georgie
regrets it. No need
promised
to
he'd
rub it in her
smooth
face.
things over with the crooked man.
But then, oh God.
It's all right. That was an
I don't
awkward
know
touch,
what
though.
happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us.
She doesn't like
we had
huffing
committed
puffs.
treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Jesus.
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the crooked man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the crooked man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
Shouldn't have
So
lied.
you think that makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after
He didn't deny it, though.
that night after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her.
So, that piece of fabric I found near there, that was you?
Yeah, I cut my leg trying to get over the fence.
So you started all this?
Damn.
I just pointed you in the right direction.
People like us get forgotten all the time.
The crooked man was counting on that.
When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
That's not true.
It is. You've just never seen it before. But now you have.
I have.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
We
I don't
will.
know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you.
You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
Stay silent.
Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened.
That might be
You
true.
listened when no one else would. You protected your friends, no matter the cost. And you brought justice to this town, finally. Because you brought the crooked man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing.
I appreciate it.
You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the crooked man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
I appreciate it, Narissa.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Faith literally said that same thing to me. Episode 1.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
I'm not getting it.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
Wow, bruh. And that's the end of the game. Let's go through these player choices and then we can get into it. What did I do to Georgie? Me and 31% left him to die. I'm not even gonna explain that. He deserved it. Did you give the Crooked Man a trial? Oh, you had almost 90% of people brought him back alive, but there was a way you could have killed him in that room, bro. That would have been wild. Only 38. Actually, that's pretty even, right? Because there was 3 choices. You could have tore his head off, threw him down the witching well, or put him in jail forever, but 38. So I guess I have the majority. 38% of players threw the Crooked Man down the witching well. Who would not accept TJ's gifts for Snow? That 2% is wild. My last words to Narissa were, I hope I've done some good. Man, bro. Listen, bro. That was a great game, bro. Just clap that up real quick. The Wolf Among Us was a great game, bro. And I'm so glad that y'all, sat here and played through with me, bro. And I want y'all to let me know what game I should play next. I didn't know Telltale was dropping bangers like this. I might play another Telltale game. Just let me know what you think in the comments. Either way, I hope you liked the video. I hope you liked the game. And subscribe to join the Empire today. And until next time, y'all.